right, so I'm just gonna briefly talk you through how to make your own sock puppet. This week you should have received a bag with a whole bunch of materials inside. So you'll notice that here I have my sock, I have my glue, I have some pom-poms, rhinestones, feathers, eyes, and some string. So you might have something a little bit different in yours. That's because we carefully chose out stuff that you might like. But here's just how to get started with your puppet. One thing you may want to start with is just trying it out on your hand. So if your hand is big enough, the normal sock puppet shape is to have your 4 fingers in the top part and then your thumb go in where your heel of your foot would normally go. So then you can make it talk like this. However, if you want, you can always just make your sock puppet like this. And just have all of your fingers together. Up to you, there's no wrong way to do it, but just try it out first so you can figure out where you want to put your eyes. I know I'm gonna stick my eyes somewhere around here. But again, there's no wrong move with a sock puppet. You can put any of these items wherever you like. So in your bags, you should have a Q-tip or something else to stick the glue onto whatever you're working with. I'm gonna work with a little bit of pipe cleaner today, but I'm just gonna dip it into the glue and then put it on the eye, and it might get a little messy, that's okay. There's one eye, and feel free to use lots of glue because socks are not naturally the best material to stick stuff onto, so you may have to glue it down a couple times, but don't worry, that is so normal. So here are my eyes, those are now on. An important thing to know is that once you've started making your sock puppet, you don't really want to stick your hand in it too much because things might start to fall off. But for now, let's see. I'm gonna stick some feathers on, and for this I'll just dip them right into that glue there. Alright, now that I have my feathers down, I want to put down my poof balls, so I'll just dip those directly in as well. Alright, and for today, I've decided I'm not going to use the pipe cleaner, but instead I want to use a little bit of string. I'm going to make a silly little piece of hair across the top of my sock puppet. Beautiful. You can do anything you want, again, with yours. All right, and to give the final finishing touch, I'm gonna put some rhinestones. If they're not sticky enough, feel free to stick them in glue first before putting them on, but I'm gonna remain optimistic. Okay, and now is the most important part of sock puppet making, which is you have to leave it to dry overnight. If I start playing with it right away, all the stuff will fall off and it will look very different than how I first made. I've left my sock puppet overnight for 24 hours and now it's ready to go. So I hope you enjoy making yours this week. Bye-bye.